Hey there, love bugs. How are you all doing today? My name is Rabbit, and thank you so very much for joining me for episode number 18 of Let's Semi-Blindly Play Through Eternal Eyes on the PlayStation 1. In our previous episode, my friends, we are just continuing the journey through Gross Castle. We are ready to head onto the 4th floor. Specifically, I guess we're making our way through the hallways. And if I had to guess, I said this in our last episode, and I'm gonna say it again. I would think that this would be the floor where we would finally find someone who is either going to confirm that we as Luke and our puppet party are headed in the right direction to save Princess Vanna, or maybe someone's going to inform us that we're a little too late and she's already been kidnapped, or whatever she's going to be used for in regards to the plot and keeping it moving along. So I don't know for sure, but I would think we've done quite a bit of dungeon crawling already, so if they're going to suspend this entire situation and force us to go through another random fight, I mean, I guess it's within their rights to do so, and I cannot stop it, but I think now would be a good point for them to have us talk to maybe one of those guards. And no, it does in fact look like, my friends, that we are just going to be going through the motions once more, but that's okay. Who doesn't love story/tea time? And is it just me, or is this a fucking broom? What am I even looking at right now, you guys? Wow. I am hanging my head in shame at this name. This puppet is called Ray Ray. What? Really, game? Shout out to Ray Ray. So it's got Gustoa, we've seen this before, but Flash Bolt is new, causes a lightning flash, a medium amount of damage results. I can't get over this, you guys. Its name is Ray Ray. I'm speechless, but ooh, now this is a very eerie and, oh my gosh, very sinister looking puppet. Maybe it's a human? Oh, it's not. Its name is Nightmare. I guess the name really fits. I'm a bit concerned this one might fuck us up a little bit, and it does have my hammer. But joke's on these guys because we've got our own sets of powerful spells as well, and we've been upgrading our equipment, and there's honestly not that many monsters here. So as usual, I'm just going to have Luke maybe not go all the way forward, but we're just going to send him down the middle and split our puppets up and see who can take out what's in what amount of time. So I think you are going to run over to the right hand side, and let's try, you know what, you guys, I haven't been using, oh, I can't even reach. Never mind. I was going to say I haven't been using my status affecting abilities that much, so I was wanting to try it out a little bit, but looks like that will not be the case. We're instead going to holler at Ray Ray here, not liking what he's doing, just dancing, acting like life is easy breezy. I don't think so. We're going to have to give you a very rude awakening, Ray Ray. And, of course, Abhilash. Oh, God. I still don't know what to say about this design. I didn't reset though, you guys. I had been talking about how I kind of wanted to because I was just so mortified by this. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna reach anybody. So you know what, Abby, or not Abby, what am I doing? Actually you are Abby. What am I talking about? I'm so distracted even now, like revisiting the fact that he looks hella whack. I didn't reset though, is what I was beginning to say, and the point of me going down this conversation path. I really still want to see if I can get a different appearance, if I change up my combination a little bit, but you know, there's no point in being that big of an asshole, right? I will survive. He looks fine, and hopefully if we are lucky, we should be able to evolve him further. So this is only a temporary sight, albeit one that is truly for sore eyes. But I will get over it, you guys. And I promise there will be a point where I stop complaining about Abhilash and how he looks. But just the flatness is so unexpected that I think when he just transformed into this, it was jarring. I had legitimately like 30 seconds of silence where I was just staring at my screen and I couldn't even talk because I was just feeling so many different things all in one moment. But I think that the shock is wearing off a little bit. And as I say that, I'm still just, oh my gosh, one hand on cheek, elbow on my knee, just head shaking, not sure what they were thinking, but it's okay. And wow, that was a fast turn for them. I guess, though, like I said, there aren't very many of them over on their side, so it works for me. We should be able to kill a few folks. Luke is incredibly powerful ever since upgrading his equipment here. He's got a lance. I think it's called the Dragon Lance, yes? And we also have like a nice bow that we could use if we really wanted to. But we are not in the position to swap out equipment. I don't even know if you can exchange your equipment in the middle of a small amount of damage. Gustoa. You know what I'm going to do? Let's go ahead and use Gravito. Oh, I kind of want to take out that thing, but I think if I throw Temp down over here, it should be fine either way. But point of what I'm saying, I don't know if this game does allow you to make any sort of equipment or, well, I guess an item exchange wouldn't make sense, but what I'm mostly thinking would be in terms of weapons and armor. Some games don't care, and you can mix and match and do whatever your heart desires, but don't think that this is one of those that allows that. Okay, I want to try Mets, this sudden death ability. I don't think any of the enemies have ever tried, or maybe they have used it on us, and it just, interesting. So is the description bullshit, and it actually doesn't give you a sudden death probability? It's so hard to say because sometimes it feels like the descriptions are there and they're so fancy and detailed, but then the effect that's described doesn't seem to be realistically implemented or coded into the ability or into the weapon or whatever we're looking at. Like we saw some descriptions for, I'm gonna go ahead and throw him up here too, just to distract from Luke a little bit. But we've seen some interesting descriptions for some of the, I think, accessories for the puppets, and there might have even been a set of armor for Luke. I honestly can't remember. It's not like I'm writing all these things down, but the way that the objects were described, it would be almost unrealistic for them to have coded some of those things in. So I don't know. Maybe Mets doesn't actually have any sort of sudden death abilities attached to it, and it just deals damage and has an effect that looks kind of like you're sending someone off to a different dimension to be annihilated. But I don't know, and oh my god, this nightmare does a lot of damage. If I'm lucky, I might find myself with him. I'd like to have, I think, a puppet that can follow suit with Luke and do physical damage as well as providing, you know, that magic damage. But what I'm really wanting is someone that's more rough and tumble. I think we're getting Haresh there. He certainly packs a wall up in terms of his physical attack power, but that's kind of where I'm wanting to take, I think, more of my puppets. I like the magic, but it seems like it's hit or miss. And do we want to do Gustoa? I mean, it's a wrap for him. Either way you slice it. I'm sorry, Nightmare. Sweet dreams. Actually, that might be more of a nightmare for him than me wishing him a nightmare. Because if you are one with nightmares, do you prefer to have nightmares or do you prefer pleasant dreams? I don't really know. I think we've seen everything now. Maybe not. We just saw Mets. I don't know if we've seen Elysian. At least, oh, it's not necessarily an AoE, but it does, well, okay, I guess it is an AoE in the fact that it will damage more than one enemy if they're all on adjacent tiles, but it's not like a humongous AoE, or it doesn't have a huge spread, I guess is technically the word that I'm looking for. I think the geyser ability, whatever it's called, also has that effect where it spills over a little bit and it spreads so that it is technically an AoE, but it's not in the same capacity as something like Temp, which, gosh, it attacks a few folks, I think. Yeah, it's pretty wide, and looking at this here, I'm going to get 3 for 1, baby. Don't know if anyone's going to die from this, but hey, I will take it. And that Nightmare over there is chilling so fucking hard. I don't think he's come up and tried to fuck with me, which is a bit odd. Maybe I need to go over here and apply some pressure. We'll see if this is enough to get him going. Now, fingers crossed, friends, please. I hope these stupid enemies do not mess with my chest. All right, 1, One turn down. Let's see if we are so lucky with the others. I don't think... Okay, we're good. Because these are the ones that are really close to it. Outside of the other Ray that's right behind Luke, I think we are sitting pretty and our chest should be good to go. I just had a quick little moment there where my heart stopped. I don't know why it bothers me so much because honestly, we've gotten such a glut of chests that we haven't been in any short supply of jewels or weapons, armor. The whole kit and caboodle has pretty much been handed over to us and we haven't had to exert too much force to get there, but it leaves me a little uneasy when they have the opportunity to run around and fuck with my shit. I'm not feeling that. And we will go over here just in case. Want to try to distract you. Is this guy in front of me almost dead? I'd really appreciate you calling it a day, sir. And I think have we seen everything now? I think we might have. My apologies if I have missed. Oh, can I actually still hit you? You know what? We are just going to kill this one. Because he is in between too many chests and we already know that they get a little too tempted to start fucking around with shit when left to their own devices and it seems like we're not watching. But I want them to know I am fucking watching your bullshit. Alright, my darling Abby, although I am hard-pressed to call you a darling. So that is completely single target. Was it Elysian that we saw? Oh, I don't have the mana for it. I was just about to say, like, why is this not doing what I needed to do? I haven't paid much attention to my mana in a really long time. So it's interesting that here we are, face first, and unable to go ahead and cast something. Yeah, I think we've only run into this maybe once or twice. So it's kind of nice that as your spells are getting more powerful, we are seeing that it does require more of a sacrifice of our mana, which I mean, it makes sense that is a mechanic that's there. That's why the game tracks your mana pool. But I do like that it makes it at least feel a little bit more difficult because as it's been standing, I don't think this game is that complicated. Not that I mind. I would rather a game be easy to the point where there's no challenge at all, and you could say maybe certain mechanics are a bit boring and lackluster, but I still will take that any day over a game that maybe has a good, healthy difficulty, but the story is trash, it doesn't make sense, the characters are annoying, and in general, it's not fun to play. So if the game is fun, even though if I had my choice, I would prefer a little bit more difficulty to it being a little too easy. But for me, since I do enjoy very narrative-driven media, primarily games, I guess, I want the emphasis to be on that, in those worlds being built from the ground up and making sense. Characters having dynamic personalities instead of being excessively tropey and just over the top and unrealistic in how they react to things and how they behave and engage in that world that's been built around them. I think those are the things, those foundational pieces that at the end of the day make a bigger difference in how I feel about the game and the experience as a whole than if the game is easy or not, or difficult or not, I guess. But that's just me. I recognize that some people, they like a challenge, and even if everything else is well thought out and well constructed and revealed to you appropriately, if there's no challenge, then it almost just feels like you're kind of watching a movie, right? And I think some people play video games because they want to feel like they are crafting what's going down and they're involved in what's taking place. And I think that's valid, for sure. All right, I just want to finish you off, sir. So, I don't care what I have to cast, even though Avi has, what? Did that say he had 6 MP left to his name? Or maybe that's what was remaining after I decided to cast that. But alrighty, we're looking good. We got a blue H jewel. You guys already know we will be throwing some jewels before we call this an episode. A red H jewel. We have perfume again. We've seen this before. I don't know why I don't just scroll through this. Power rice. White bee jewel. So we've got a couple of jewels. This is good. This is grand. If we are fortunate, perhaps someone else is going to see themselves transforming. I don't know, but I'm looking forward to finding out. I know our last couple of episodes have been a bit long. This one should not be the case, my darlings. We are just going to throw everything at folks, and if they turn into something, awesome. If they don't, that's fine too. Oh, finally, a cutscene. Vorless. So it was you. All right, maybe I take it back, guys. Depending on what all we witness, maybe this will be a longer fight or a longer episode. It's Vorless. So it was you. You think you are using the goddess of destruction? She is a beast who deprives people of their souls. She is something you will never be able to control. We'll see about that. The goddess is now seeking your majesty's soul. Oh, he's kidding, right? Is he gonna kill the king? Oh. Now, majesty, I go to receive the regalia of knowledge for a new master. You can't seriously think it will spare just your soul among all the rest. Or have you already found the ring of domination? Impossible. Think again, oh, he did slay the king. But where's the princess? Well, maybe it doesn't matter at this point. So is he killing people and then sucking up their souls? Your Majesty! And here's our little eternal eyes. How does he recognize who I am or what I am? Well, I guess, Luke's eyes are kind of glaringly obviously red. Still young, only a powerless child. Huh, this is the legendary eternal eyes. You, what do they call you? Luke. I would have told him to get fucked. I'm not telling you shit. Luke of the eternal eyes, you won't take our side in this conflict? Speechless. I don't even know what the conflict is, except that you're an asshole. Huh, not a word to say. In that case, I had better stamp the flames out now. Die. Ow! Stop! Oh, Elena showed up? Really? Elena! Why would we just stand there and let him try to attack us? Like, we have puppets and we've been fighting all sorts of things. I guess they have to make it dramatic, right? But even still, that's as forced as it gets. But whatever. Another hindrance. So is she dead? No! Lord Vorless, please hurry. The time portal is about to shut. The spell only lasts for a short time. Did you find the regalia of knowledge? It's right here, Lord. That's good. It looks like your lives will go on for a bit longer, but I will be back, Eternal Eyes. I will kill you and offer your souls to the goddess. Why wouldn't you just do it now and create another portal? If we are going to potentially pose such a monumental threat to their plan, like, why wouldn't you just take the risk and kill us? Elena. She'll be fine. Walk it off, Elena. Don't touch my sister. Luke, what the fuck? It seems that we always make you suffer, Eternal Eyes. This princess has a baby face to the max. I am Fana, the daughter of the king. Your sister has not yet lost her life. Please listen to my words for a few moments, if you would. Princess, so you're the deceased king's. My father knew this was going to happen, ever since he found out that Vorless was trying to resurrect Luna. To reseal the goddess of destruction, my father searched for the red-eyed tribe, the Eternal Eyes. Please, Luke, we need your help. To save the world from destruction, we need your power. I don't possess such powers. That is why my sister... And anyway, you might think this as selfish, but I care more about my sister than the world. I don't think that's selfish. Yes, I understand, but I also have a responsibility. I will tell you a way of saving your sister, but you must promise to let me use your powers. Fuck you! Why don't we kill you, bitch? I promise, as long as my sister lives. But is it really possible? It is. We have no time to waste. Make haste to the Lost Forest. Oh, again? Your sister's soul is being kept in this world by the powers of the Eternal Eyes, but I don't know how long that can last. Why do I need to go to the Lost Forest? The fairy, Nas, lives there. She should be able to tell you how to save your sister. Nas, I understand. I will leave immediately. Take this, Luke. It should be very useful to you. So we received another magical puppet. Actually, I think we have one already that is just sitting there. Technically, they're dolls because I think the puppets are the ones that are animated, but, whatever. Anyway, Chapter 5, Fairy of the Wind. I told you guys I am digging the chapter titles. I think They did a pretty good job with making them creative and making you wonder what lies ahead. I heard all about it. Terrible happenings to Elena. Why are you making this face, Nicole? All because we were late getting ready. Elena left before us, and look what happened. Don't worry, Elena still has a chance of survival. You're going to the Lost Forest, right? We have no hope of getting a permit, but I'll help in any way I can. I'm sorry I said those things before. So now you want to come crawling back to me, Nicole. Get fucked. You see, I don't have the power to manipulate magical puppets like you, but I didn't mean it. You're my friend, whoever you are, and whatever strange powers you've got. It doesn't make any difference, does it, Mouse? No difference at all, Nicole. Let's hurry up and get ready. Mouse, you know Luke is going to a very dangerous place. Do you really think you can help? Speak for yourself. Thanks. To tell you the truth, I used to be lonely. I'm really happy that you two are helping me like this. Aww. The Lost Forest, wasn't it? Leave the preparations to us. So are they actually going to accompany us to the forest? Or is this more just them bantering with us so that we feel like we have a cohesive unit kind of coming along with us? So is Elena here, or did we leave her at the castle with the princess? It's interesting. We promised that we'd help the princess, but only in exchange for Elena surviving. So will we eventually report back to the royal family, or what is going to be happening with that? Okay, we've got Raj, Abe, Haresh. Oh, I thought it was going to show us all of our puppets, but I guess why would it? That's what the little space here is for. How many dolls do we have, and where can I see this? In exchange? No. Is it in jewels? Yeah, it does show that we have 2 dolls just kind of sitting there. I will throw shit at my puppets in a little bit. Actually, I probably won't even do it here. I think we might end this episode by, you know what? This is a good stopping point in general, you guys. I'm so torn because I want to know how Elena's doing and where she is and what exactly lies ahead. But to be fair, this is episode number 18, you guys. We have been hustling like gangsters, and we have knocked out quite a hefty recording session. So you know what? Instead of just parting ways right here, let's talk to our bros. I will run to the shop just to see what is there, and maybe I'll throw some jewels with you guys in tow. Let's just see how I feel in a minute. If there's anything you need, let me know. Oh, okay. Well, that was short-lived. And what about you, Nicole? We'll combine our strength, the 3 of us, to rescue Elena. So she must be, I guess, at the castle still, which makes sense. I don't think there's an actual hospital here in Gross Kingdom, although there should be. I mean, we've got a fucking bar. Why wouldn't there be a hospital? I don't really know, but let's just go ahead so we can end on a high note and see what our puppets are going to look like when we come back together in, I guess it'll be a few weeks, because when this goes up, this last episode for this batch of videos, I'll likely have, I think I will do my initial impressions video, and that will immediately be followed by, I'm guessing we'll just launch forward into Paladin's Quest again. It'll have been close to a month since we've last played it. So anyway, wait, S of D. Oh, so that you can return your puppets to their normal doll form. Okay. Focus, rabbit, focus. Let's go ahead and just see what is going to happen from this. So Haresh learned some magic. I'm not going to worry about trying to string together anything. I just really want to get everyone up to speed. So red power is next. And ooh, I could put this on Abi and he's going to learn more magic. So why don't I just try it? We might be starting something here. Learned tempera. I need to make a mental note to have us check that out because it is new. Oh, it might be the upgraded version of temp. Possibly? Y'all, I'm feeling that. Oh no. The blue holy doesn't do anything with where our folks are at right now. Oh my god, neither does yellow wisdom. Shit. This is kind of not good. I really want to be... Well, whatever. Let's just throw this on Abi. We might be resetting this by going back into another white, but whatever. Yeah, so I fucked up a little bit. But we learned a new spell, Nebulous. So what that might mean, though, is can we go ahead and just get the ball rolling with yellow? Maybe not. Oh, y'all, it feels like such a waste, but you know, we're gonna go with it. No fear. We gotta just keep on keeping on. I will go ahead and just throw this blue holy on you. Is this gonna, no. I was gonna say, is it gonna start anything special, but it does not appear to be the case. We'll just go ahead and leave him with blue queued, and I think that is it in terms of, yeah, all of my orbs. So, even if I wanted to, I can't do anything with my inanimate puppets. And I'm not going to be bringing Olivier. Like, again, he's level 1. Why would I do this? I don't know what the game was thinking. They really, I think, did a poor job of incentivizing you, wanting to change up your puppets, like each individual puppet, not changing them up in terms of what they can look like and how they evolve. But whatever, let me keep on moving. We need to see. I want to check out Tempera, and I also want to look at, we should have Para as a new, nope, Few was a while ago. Good Sleep, that's what he turned into. Here it is, Para, so something totally different. Oh, and it shows you. Interesting. So the jewels, it's white and green, but I think we turned him into this by combining a red and a blue. Wasn't it like red holy and then blue beast? So I don't know if there's more than one way to get to some of these puppets. It just depends on what form they were before. It either like resets them or it, I don't know, guys. That makes no sense to me. But no, it's saying that the parent is Pumpkinhead. What? This is so confusing, but you know what? I don't even care. So the description says for Para that it flutters in the sky, burns as easily as paper, put a lot together and make a long kite. Why would you do that? That's so ridiculous. But okay, game. I feel you, but I'm ready to call it a day. So how we will go ahead and part ways is by signing off here at Luke and Elena's shop when we resume in a couple of weeks, my friends, with this very interesting story. I guess the princess herself will be revealing to us, oh my god, move out of my way, mouse. Once we have successfully, revived Elena, or I guess met up with the fairy who will be able to revive Elena or tell us what we need to do next to revive her. Whatever process we need to go through with that. I'm guessing Princess Fana will either tell us the whereabouts of Vorlis or where we need to go next. That will kind of maybe cut Vorlis off. Like perhaps she knows where he's going to find all these different pieces that he needs for whatever ritual they need to engage in order to fully revive this goddess. What is her name? Luna, I think. There's like so many names and so much shit going on. I'm not even really sure anymore. But all you guys need to know is that when we come back, I guess we're just going to head straight over to the Lost Woods. We don't really need to buy anything, so I don't even think I'm going to idle in terms of looking at the shop. Maybe we could just to see what new stuff they have, but I feel pretty confident that anything that we really need we'll eventually get as just an item drop. So I'm not that concerned about going through the shops anymore, and we haven't even really been utilizing our consumables. So we'll see how I feel when we come back together. But either way, friends, I just want to take another moment just to thank you so immensely for joining me for this Kickstarter recording session for this brand new Let's Play series. I know that these are rolling out over the course of several days, so it probably doesn't still feel that fresh and new to you, but just as I'm sitting here recording, I still am just so enthusiastic about the fact that we are undertaking this as our newest project. So I hope you are still as elated as I am for us to be playing this. I'm sure you are looking forward to more Paladin's Quest, so you can rest assured we will be diving right into that as soon as this has concluded and my initial impressions video goes up. So if you guys have any comments, any questions, any thoughts, just anything you want to say, you know you can always reach me in the comment section below, or you can email me directly. So links to everything will forever be in the description. So that's it from me, friends. Again, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for participating in this brand new project with me, and I greatly look forward to us coming back full circle in a few weeks and continuing our way through the narrative. So take care until then, everyone. I'm your host, Rabbit. This is my semi-blind run through Eternal Eyes on the PlayStation 1. Take care, be good, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.